Said I'm the only one, nicknamed me Adam. She was my Eve, blood on the leaves. She begged me to eat that.
But speaking of goodbyes, we got CLAR in the building.
CLAR.
With his
Tell the people hi, CLAR.
Hello everybody, it's CLAR.
Y'all need to see CLAR. CLAR representing for all the
CLAR is bling blinging. I am blinded over here. Diamonds on my neck.
Listen. CLAR, what's good?
Everything is good, man. Everything is good. I'm just excited to be here and I'm ready to talk about the EP.
Tell us about the EP. What inspired it, first of all? Because I enjoyed listening to some of the tracks, and then again, I was like, someone mad at CLAR right now. He talking it. Okay?
He is going for it.
What inspired me? Well, I'm a writer, of course,
yeah.
But I knew I was coming back on the music scene because I took a break. And I knew I was coming back and I knew I needed content, so I got in the studio and I started working on a project. And, you know, it's just basically, I look at it as a goodbye letter to like a certain era and a certain part of my life. And this is just me putting the last, because usually when stuff bother me, I put it in writing and it comes out as music.
That's your therapy.
So that's my therapy. So this is a goodbye letter, saying goodbye to a certain time in my life, you know, certain people. And that's why I named the goodbyes. It fits everything that's what's happened in my life so far perfectly, you know. And it's just that final goodbye to that. Like I'm over that now, I'm a different person.
Nice closing of the chapter, just to say like, I guess kind of like closure.
Yes, it's putting closure. Yeah, it's my own closure.
Your own closure.
Everything.
It's a very personal sounding.
Definitely.
So what struck me, I mean, what resonated was just the pure emotion in it. It sounded very authentic. It sounded very real, and it had a rawness that you tend to see in, like, you know, the freshman album.
Definitely.
You know, so definitely congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
I was listening to it, you know, on the way coming up. And it just struck me because I could literally feel the emotions that you were feeling when you would have written the song and also performed it.
Thank you.
You did an excellent job. So what's coming up for the EP in terms of the release, and what plans? What's going on there? What plans do you have?
Okay, well, I recently released it. It's on iTunes. It's everywhere music is sold. iTunes, Spotify, Google
Shout out to iTunes.
Shout out to Spotify. That only was for 2 weeks in the box.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere. But I also put it on YouTube too. So anybody that wants to listen, yes, because the main thing right now is I just want people to hear it. It doesn't matter if you buy it. It doesn't matter that I just need you to hear it.
Yes.
You know, and I want people to get the message, and I want people to see that, oh, he is a writer, he is a rapper. My mom, the different facets of me, you know.
Yes.
Even though it's so compact, you know, it's only 7 songs, it's an EP.
Yes.
But you know, some people have said, you know, this could easily stand as like an album.
No, absolutely.
No, absolutely
you know.
Yeah.
But an album is a title I take very seriously, and I feel like that should be like you at your peak.
Yeah.
So this is just like a taste of what's to come, you know. Lost Myself music video drops next week Friday.
Oh, next week Friday.
Yes, next week Friday.
Okay.
And then I have a international performance in July, but I'm not gonna say where yet. But
Can we do rhymes with or no?
Or can we say what's monument in the city? Oh, that's easy.
Oh, that's it. It's too easy. It's too easy.
We can't do rhymes with no.
No, I won't share that right now.
We look forward to hearing.
Yeah, let's not pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So moving forward with the visuals that are coming out, what's the thought process of how you want to take your, I guess, I want to say poetry, because in a sense,
it is poetry.
Yeah, poetry.
Right. It is.
How do you take your poetry from just words and just transform that into a visual art?
Oh, well, I'm an actor as well, and I have
actor.
Actor.
Yeah.
And I have acting experience, so visuals are just as important as the words to me. So, visuals are just as important as what the song is saying and what's happening with the song. So I take a lot of time planning my own visuals, and the videographer doesn't have to tell me what how my video is gonna look and what's that. I do all the thought process. I tell you, this is what I want.
Yes.
You know, because I know exactly what I want. I know the feel I want for the video, you know. And a lot of my music has like dark undertones, so
it does.
Yes.
My aesthetic, most of my aesthetic in terms of videos for this particular project would be pretty dark. Like Lost Myself is pretty dark. Most of the scenes are shot in the night. And then my third single from the EP probably may not be as dark, but I might go dark for that. But then the last single that I'm gonna do a video for the EP we'll definitely be talking at some snakes in the grass.
Okay. So you're very intimately involved in the entire process from creation end to end.
Definitely.
This is your vision through and through.
Through and through.
So they're getting CLAR.
Yes.
In all aspects.
And all facets, exactly. The entrepreneur, the songwriter, the actor, everything in one package.
So let me ask you a question. The video that's going to be released. Could you tell us a little bit about that? What was that like, shooting that, the entire creative process? Like, how did it feel? Did it feel like, you were like birthing this project? Were you apprehensive about releasing it? Like, how did you feel during the entire filming? Because it's one thing, and both my parents are musicians.
Yeah.
Right? So
shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to mom and dad, So I know that the artistic process is different for every portion of the process. Like it's not the same for every part of it. So what was it like shooting the video? And if you could give us a couple little hints. I know you say it could be a little dark, but how was that?
I posted a snippet, but the video shoot was pretty good because, like I say, I do a lot of planning. Like when I get from my 9 to 5, I do like almost another 9 to 5.
Hold on, you have a 9 to 5 as well?
Yeah.
Shout out to CLAR.
And I just graduated college as well.
Listen, people of the Bahamas, there's no excuse.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
you
The
can
same
talk to me
24 hours as Beyonce. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I told Clara offline that I really do think that he's Superman.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, he did say that.
Like underneath the shirt
absolutely.
is definitely a red. Like
Yeah, I kind of see the peak now.
yeah, embedded into his skin. Like
Yeah.
because I can't. Like, especially with knowing what this 9 to 5 is, like,
I do construction as my 9 to 5.
Oh wow!
So after construction, you're just like, especially with the heat right now, you're just like totally brain dead. But
that's amazing.
If you want something that keeps you awake.
See, and that's the passion behind the project. Good stuff, CLAR. I had no idea. I thought this was you full time. I didn't know about the college and
this man's doing it all. Check. Anything else?
Definitely. I want to look at my accolades 10 years from now and be like, I did that.
Do you fly on the weekends?
Huh?
Do you fly on the weekends?
No, not yet.
Make sure.
Not yet.
Because everything else on the list.
Excellent. Okay, so tell us. Wow, this is interesting. I didn't realize CLAR was so well rounded.
Yes.
So what plans do you have for yourself? You talked about it in the future. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? 10 years from now, what is your desire?
Well, definitely, I want to be a millionaire for sure.
Hello.
Oh, give me first of all, hello.
Money,
but
Say it again for the people in the back of that.
I want to be a millionaire for sure. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
I was just gonna let you reframe.
For sure.
I will be.
Yes.
I will be. Yes.
There you go.
My original plan was to be a millionaire by 25. I'm still not gonna change that. I'm only 23 right now.
Oh, because
I'm not gonna change that. But
You can do it in 2 years.
But
no, you got it.
Yeah. And aside from millionaire status, because that's just one small facet.
Definitely. Well, I want to be well known. I want to be that guy.
Contribution.
Yeah.
Speaking of international, I know you say you have an upcoming international performance.
Yes, I do.
Would this be your first international performance, or because I think I read something that you were in Cafe Iguanas?
No, I was in Miami Live in March. Yes. No, so this will be my second international performance for the year.
Tell us that experience and how was the crossover from national to international?
To be honest, I think as a Bahamian artist, you need experiences like that.
Yes.
Because you have to have the heart of gold being a Bahamian artist.
Yeah, sure.
The scene is very sort of disappointing, and if you don't stay strong, it's easy to give up.
Yes.
So I feel like Bahamian artists should definitely do that because it really inspired me, and the energy was just so different and inspiring. That's what I keep describing it as. It was inspiring.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wow, that's interesting. It was inspiring. So let me ask you a question. In looking at your entire music career, the acting, everything, when you see the trajectory for not just yourself, but other artists in the Bahamas, what things do you think needs to be put in place? More venues for you guys to perform? What improvements you see, just from what you've seen so far, could be made to the industry? Is it support?
I think it's support from many different areas. Radio, big business. A lot of big businesses. They don't really like to sponsor artists, and I think if you have it, why not? No, I don't think people really understand how much money is in entertainment, and it's I don't understand why you wouldn't invest in something that's going to return 10 times full. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can't invest in everybody, but I mean, you can tell the difference between quality and quantity.
Yes.
Yes.
It's definitely so. I just think it's overall support from every different facet, radio, and then,
You can speak it.
No, speak it. Free your
Speak it.
Get it off your chest.
Everything works over here is like who you know.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you have some people that they getting it, they getting the radio play, they getting the performances, they getting this and that.
They
So
plugged up.
yeah, it's like who you know is not even like talent, and that's just some stuff you have to sit back and watch and be like, well,
So
people,
that's,
I know people. The people who support me,
Yeah.
they support me.
Yeah.
So
I always say if you make quality music, your music will speak for
it'll
itself.
speak for itself,
Like-
and that's why I don't hurt my head. When I see certain things happen, I be like, okay.
well, what I would say definitely is a lot of times we tend to be appreciative of something once other countries appreciate it.
Yes.
And unfortunately, that's just the culture.
Yeah.
I've seen that phenomenon happen.
Yes.
Like I said, growing up, both my parents being musicians, you do see that phenomenon happen. So definitely continue to put yourself out there. Grab every international gig you can get.
Yeah.
Every
definitely.
international gig you can get, be
Definitely.
gone.
Yeah, because a lot of times, even if you're not as celebrated in your own city,
Definitely.
there's other countries in the world and they cannot wait to consume
Yes.
the content you're putting out. And you would be
Yes.
surprised. There's so many other markets,
Yes.
Asia, you have the Americas, you have,
Like-
it's just so many.
The UK. Yeah.
The UK,
Like,
exactly.
please don't confine yourself or think that if it doesn't work in Nassau, that it can't work anywhere else.
Definitely.
I always had this big mantra before I moved back home. I always said that Nassau is so easy to take over. Well, the Bahamas in general, it's so easy to take over with quality work and with consistency.
Yeah.
And once you just keep pushing your barrier, you don't get complacent in what you're doing, whatever field you're doing it in. Like you can definitely do everything you want to do and more, because it's just more like, don't worry about convincing people.
No.
Just work on perfecting yourself
Yourself.
and perfecting your craft.
So if somebody wants to hear you perform
Okay.
right now, are there any venues that they can kind of go to? Or does the venue need to scoop you up? Because somebody needs to grab a car.
Yeah.
Okay, because
You
Y'all need to hear
if
his
y'all
stuff,
listening,
seriously.
exactly.
Are y'all
y'all
asleep?
get me. But no, I don't have no like a venue that say, okay, you can come here Monday nights and see me. I don't have that yet, but hopefully that's something I could grab in the future.
Well, definitely I'm gonna volunteer because there's a few open mics like Studio Cafe.
yes, please,
A lot of
please
the,
plug them in.
I gotta plug in my daddy.
That definitely is the spot, okay?
I gotta plug in Michelle definitely as well. But yeah, so they have a open mic that's every other Monday.
Yes.
And it's an awesome place to just kind of go share your music, and then they'll get to hear you.
Right.
So I'll definitely connect you with them because people need to hear your stuff, CLAR. I mean, it's amazing. So in order for people to love it, they have to hear it.
They
Right?
definitely do.
Yeah.
And
stuff.
the song that's playing now, this is your song that's coming off the new visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is brand new. This will be the song I release after the one with the visuals.
Okay.
coming up, yeah.
Okay.
That's Lost My Soul.
There's so much that I can expect.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much
Listen,
that I need to put down.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So if you're listening now,
But this is the song that I'm going to perform internationally.
okay. So we're gonna go and take a break. We'll be right back, and we are gonna lead out with some of CLAR's music. So go ahead and
This is
listen.
brand new. Yeah. CLAR brand new.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll talk again when you guys get back. Don't go nowhere.
Mainly rap, but and some of it I do a little bit of vocals.
Yes, he's giving you variety.
I'm trying to work. I'm trying to
So,
work on
we
my
still
vocal
need
part.
that.
Definitely, I want to explore
Wow.
on my second project
Mhm.
for sure. Definitely.
Cool, so you're here first, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want these
too.
to you. I didn't
Yeah.
know this when I was there, like I told
Oh,
DJ.
wow.
These are the explicit teas.
Awesome.
You guys can listen on your
Yes, for
phone
sure.
or whatever.
You know, until before I live, leave business
Yeah.
card, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
this is-
yes. And if you scan that too, that goes straight to my Facebook page.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Are you
Boy, are you-
doing the thing, you know?
Are you from the future? That's why you have to be Superman, like, what is it? Scan, do what?
Yeah. If you do the barcode, that sends you straight to my Facebook. Yeah.
Y'all see this? Oh, scan doesn't get banged.
That's some good stuff right there.
Thank you.
That's some Instagrammable
Some
music.
captions, okay? I'm listening, I'm trying to write down real quick.
CJ, I'm like, that's definitely a hashtag right
Stay
there.
tuned for my birthday pictures.
I know, right? CLAR, he can swipe all your lyrics for his
I
hashtag.
promise I'll credit you, I promise.
Yes, I know. That's
My
good stuff.
pleasure,
Tell us about that song right there. What's going on there?
Okay, Lost Myself is basically a song. It describes this relationship where this person just has to eventually say, you know what, there's nothing more I can do to help this person, or there's nothing more I can do to make this work. You know, it's very one-sided, so I gotta go. So the chorus goes, I tried to find you, but I lost myself. You know, you put your all into someone, and then you just have to. At one point, you have to be like, it's not the more I can do.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm giving all I can give.
Yeah, definitely.
From one writer to the next, do you find yourself being too open in your music or in your writing?
No, because and I feel that's one thing that people like about me too. You know, because I feel like a lot of people are scared, almost not really scared, but they'll talk over it.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, I go straight into it. You know, so I could go deeper, but of course it's still watered down. Even though as deep as it sounds, it's still, you know, certain things isn't being said and in certain ways as well. But definitely, I feel I don't feel like it's too
open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a level of strength in being so vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one of the things that struck me with all of the songs, really, because they are very, like I said, they're very authentic. It's very real love.
It's my life story.
It's your life.
And I want to stay true to myself. So I couldn't see myself just rapping about like a bunch of stupidness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, partying Saturdays.
Yeah, like partying.
Hey, that's what you're doing. You know, hey.
With a dope beat in the back.
But
I'm just doing like bops and stuff like that. Like, you know, I have some bops on there too, but there's like the music that, you know, really gets into the deep of what was going on at the time.
It's good chill music.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
And even then, it's your artistry, so you don't need to make details or explanations for it at all. This is what it is, and this is what you present to the public as a whole.
Correct.
And that's for them to take in. And I think it's being very well received, actually.
Thank you. I think so as well.
Yeah, no, this is that track in particular, I think is gonna be probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I do like that. Yeah, because it's very chill. It's very laid back.
It's very,
and it reminds me of music. It sounds very modern, but it also reminds me of how music used to be.
Yes.
Without everybody just constantly talking about how much drugs, you know, they taking.
Yeah. And what it's do for them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, how much time is
you
it
like
gonna
pretend then?
Yeah.
You would like pretend.
Yeah.
Because that's the track that takes me to that place that you're talking about now.
Yes.
That takes me, like, I get lost in the song. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's number 4. So
Number
when
4.
you're listening to your CD on your way home,
because I'm like,
you can pop it to number 4 and be like, oh yeah.
I'm not lending this CD, so don't inbox me. I already see my inbox lighting up.
Okay.
Buy your own. Where they can go online, obviously, to iTunes and.
But I will have.
But you have some physical.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So if you want physical copies, you know, you can just hit me up on my social medias, and I want to do some merch too.
Yes, merch.
Merch.
Yes,
merch.
I know I wish I had on the break today, but that's in the process too. So I'm just like I haven't
Team
fully.
CLAR.
Yeah.
Oh, I live for crew neck.
Of course.
I can't even get myself.
What size are you, PJ? Because I'm in a medium.
Well, listen here. I'm about to get it with Smith in a set. But I'm a mean.
Shout out to
medium
Get Fit with Smith. So yeah, let's go through some Facebook comments very quickly. We got some people saying hi. We got Randolph saying hi. We got Tony watching. We got Kishawn, Jethro. We got Marco. Hey, Desmond, Carlita, Aaron J saying hi. Hey, Aaron. We got Doyle watching. Kishawn. Mr. Get Fit with Smith himself, he laughing. Something we say was funny.
Hey.
Shout out to Get Fit with Smith. I don't know if y'all saw his video of himself working out.
Yes, when he's doing like a little jumping.
He walking like he talking. I feel like Migos stole that anthem from what was with Smith's mantra.
He inspired. He's the muse for that.
He's the muse for that.
Yes.
Very clearly. We got Neil watching. Hey Neil. We got memes. Sawyer watching. Always with the authentic memes. We got Javon, Terrell. We got Rashawn, Gia. Hey y'all. Anthony, we got a crew of people walking. I can't get that watching on Facebook. I can't get to everybody this second.
Hey everybody.
But we're quickly, CLAR, how do they follow you? Give your handles, please.
Okay, my Facebook is CLAR Leon. That's CLARLEOON.
Okay.
My YouTube is CLAR L. That's CLAR space L. My Instagram is CLAR Leon. CLARLEON_. And my email for bookings, etc. like that is clarleon@outlook.com.
Awesome.
See where you got the CLAR Leon?
Yeah.
I walked in and I said CLAR Leon.
Yeah.
And he's like, just CLAR.
Just CLAR, yeah. I thought that was cool. I was like, okay, he was like, calm down.
Yeah, it's like saying more right there. Oh, just MC is fine.
Awesome. So no, we're definitely gonna follow you. Everybody shout out to CLAR. CLAR.
CLAR.